HYPERFIRE review. I was so stoked about this blaster. The HYPERFIRE. Yeah, full auto blaster. Has a tag rail up here, comes with a 25 drum mag and runs on 4 D-cell batteries which go in here. So what's new with this blaster is the feeding mechanism, which is kinda integrated into the jam door. So when you open it up, it kinda exposes the conveyor belt thing, and let me show you how it works. So basically the belt grabs the dart from the top, and it has also like 2 knobs in it, so it pushes the darts through the flywheels. The second innovation which comes with the Elite HYPERFIRE is that the flywheels are like set up in a canted way, so they put a kind of spin on the darts, which helps to increase the accuracy when firing the blaster. It is advertised as firing 5 darts per second, so let's compare it to the Rapid Strike, which is the other full auto blaster on the market. So as you could see, the HYPERFIRE definitely shoots a little bit faster than the Rapid Strike, but at the same time the performance is a little bit lower. The reason for that is that the flywheels just can't keep up with the auto firing, especially if you like unload all the darts at once. Which means the longer you keep your finger on the trigger, the more the performance will drop. The other difference is that the HYPERFIRE operates a little bit less noisy and also has an engine brake. Just because I noticed. In terms of comfort, I'm kinda disappointed about this blaster because like although this part looks kinda fancy, it's really cramped up and it's really hard to have like a nice good grip on it and operate the blaster like, you know, conveniently at the same time. The reason is like the handle is kind of a little bit too thin, and if you compare it to the Rapid Strike, it's a little bit wider, and this one, if I grab it like properly, I kind of, you know, have to use this lower part of my finger to engage the rev trigger, and that just doesn't feel natural, because usually I would use like this part here, and but if I want to do this, I just can't get a good grip on the blaster. So this is really the biggest downside of this blaster, let's say, next to the bad performance due to the auto firing. Of course the weight is also an issue because it used those heavy D-cell batteries, and other than that the cheek rest is kind of nice because it feels comfortable when shouldering the blaster, and also this grip down here also feels comfortable, although it doesn't really go well with the drum mag because it's kind of in the way. Personally, I don't really enjoy full auto blasters because I think it's kind of boring when you just rev up the blaster and just, you know, push the trigger. You know, you don't have like this action like this, let's say pump action, or let's say, or the trigger responding firing. And yeah, for like the overall looks, I'm kind of like it, but at the end of the day, this blaster is really not the best product of this year, so I really hope that the coming releases are going to be a little bit better than this one. And here we have the HYPERFIRE from 2004, Back then you had the dart tag line, and this is basically a springer. Up here you have the priming handle, you just pull it back and then it fires off the dart. The performance is alright, it's about 30 feet, let's say, talking about effective range, and yeah, fun, quirky looking blaster. Most of the people today use it like to integrate it into other blasters, like putting it upside down or maybe other ways, and that's basically why we still are interested in this as modders. So 2004 versus 2016. Some kind of development, I'd say. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment and also check out my video from last week, which features the Nerf STG 44.